Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm XGodz. Today we are going to be doing the entire skull hop guide for Attack of the Radioactive thing. This is the new Ghosts and Skulls. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is find 5 skulls throughout the map. There are 10 possible spawn points. I'm going to show you guys every single spawn point in this video. Here is the first spawn point. My skull wasn't there in this game, but I'm going to show you guys every single one that you can get. There are, again, 10 of these in total. Here is the next spawn point. It's going to be right behind the dumpster. Here's what the skull looks like itself, because I had one of the spawn points that was actually located there. The next one is going to be inside of the market. This one is very hard to see. It's right under this shelf right here on the top of the shelf. The fourth spawn point is going to be right outside of the market, outside of the map by the Mason sign. It is to the left of the M on top of the little blue pillar right there. The next spawn point is going to be to the left of this. It is going to be also outside of the map. This one is going to be right next to the dumpsters. You have to have a sniper to see this one as well as the last one, so I'd recommend buying the intervention. But the next spawn point is going to be located right here. It's right in between the palm tree and the dumpster. After that, there is going to be one outside of the map, way outside of the map on top of this rock right here, and here is the location right there. The next spawn point is going to be over on the bridge. This one you also need a sniper for as well, so yeah, just make sure you purchase a sniper early on. This one is going to be on the motel balcony right there. My skull was actually there. It's really hard to see, but it's in that little corner. The next spawn point is also on the bridge right underneath the bus next to the wheel right here. And then there's also another spawn point in Elvira's room right outside of this window on the ground on that white tile right there. And then the last spawn point that for these 10 skulls that there can be is going to be right outside the map next to that doorway over here next to Quickies. So after you have that done, you will get the first skull. After this, I would recommend buying Tough Enough because you will go down if you don't have it. But once you have gotten your 5 skulls, you can head on over and pick up this little piece of equipment next to the garage. What you want to do with this is you want to bring it over to the radioactive zone near power right here. And you don't have to press the left on the D-pad. This is just where you place it right there. You have to hold square to place it. I messed up right there, but I end up running over here and holding square. And you guys will see here, I messed up a couple of times and then I end up placing it. All you do is you hold square and it'll place that little piece down. And then from here, all you need to do is wait 4 minutes. It's about 4 minutes in game time, and then you can go and pick it back up. Make sure that you pick this up though. Make sure you're there waiting for the 4 minutes, because right when that 4 minutes is up, if you don't pick it up pretty soon, it will reset and you'll have to wait again. It'll start beeping, loud beeps, knowing that it is ready to be picked up though, and then you won't miss it if you're near it. You'll be able to get it easy, and that will give you the second skull. This third skull is a little bit tricky. So you're going to need exactly 16 zombies left. No more, no less. You need exactly 16. And what you want to do is place that little piece of equipment by pressing to the left on the D-pad inside of the pool. Once that little piece of equipment is inside the pool, we're going to be going to pick up the gas can that is located right over here on this truck. Hold square to pick it up. And then we are going to be repairing the trap that is up by the pool over here. So what you want to do is head on over here, hold square to repair the trap with the gasoline, and then you need exactly 16 zombies. And then with those 16 zombies, you're just going to be walking them into this electric trap. You just got to walk them into the pool, and once you get exactly 16 kills, no more, no less, you can pick up the trap part again. That is how you know that this is complete. You can pick up like the little thing that we placed inside of the pool. So just run a train, try to get exactly 16, and then you will have to end the round if you're playing solo because it will kill all of them. But then go and pick up that piece. If you can hold square to pick it up, you know this is complete, and this will give you your third skull. After that, we will have to do the fourth skull, and there's going to be a word on the wall right here. This is the word that you're going to be spelling out. Now, if you head on over to the playground, you guys will notice that there are 4 letters on the ground right here. This is similar to the symbols on Shall and Shuffle. And I'm going to pull up a chart right here for you guys. And this is all of the numbers and what they mean. So what you want to do is you want to look at your word and then look at the symbols that you're going to need to spell out that word. You guys can pause it on this chart here and you can use this. But what you need to do is use the chart and then find the correct letters per the word. And to spell out the word itself, you need to use the 4 symbols on the ground. If you hold square on one of the symbols, it will pop up on the bottom of the screen, and then there's also a symbol on the top. And the bottom is what you've inputted. It can be a code up to 4 digits. It can only be a maximum of 4. and every code at random will give you a different letter. So what you want to do is just randomly hold square on the symbols on the ground, and then look on the top left and see if that symbol is the first letter for your word, and then you're just going to continuously go down the path. It can be a combination of 2, 3, 4. It's just completely random. If this gets easier, if there's an easier way to do this, I'll definitely upload an updated version of this step. But as of right now, you just kind of have to trial and error and hold square on the little symbols on the ground until you see the correct one on the top. And then you need to shoot it in the correct spelling order as well. So once you see your symbol up there, your next letter, you just want to shoot the one on the very top until you spell out your entire word. And this one can be a little bit time consuming, but just keep trying, and eventually you'll get your last letter. And if you shoot the last letter, you will get your skull when you spell out your entire word. So that, as soon as you do spell out your word, will complete this portion of the step. And there you guys can see we have the 4th skull now. And from here we will be able to move on. So from here, go over to the trailer park, and on this little table right here, there is a sign or a little note that says "Don't blink." All you want to do is melee that little note, and then go back to the pool and pick up our little piece of equipment we were using earlier. Hold square on it, make sure it's in your inventory. And with this, we will need to bring it to 4 Willard Wyler pictures that are located throughout the map. So what you want to do is hold square on the picture, and then pull out the piece of equipment by pressing left on the D-pad, and then melee it. And what this will do is it will spawn a bubble, and then these black like little ghost things will start flying around, and they move very, very quickly. That's why the sign said "Don't blink." You kind of just have to like aim in and shoot where you think they're gonna go. I believe that there are 2 of these, and you need to hit them at least 3 times each to complete this. You'll know that you have this picture complete whenever you go to hold square on it, and you can't redo this one. If you fail, all you need to do is go back to the pool and pick up the piece of equipment again, and then hold square on the picture, place it, and then melee it again. So there are 4 of these, and you just need to shoot like the little wisps that fly around the map. The next location is going to be over by the garage on the floor on this cardboard box right here. Just do the same thing, hold square, place it, and then melee, and then you're going to need to shoot the wisps again. The third location is going to be next to the Ghosts and Skulls machine in the diner. It's going to be located on this wall right here. Hold square, do the same thing as before, melee the piece of equipment, not the zombie. And then the 4th one is going to be inside of the market. It is going to be on this wall right across from the desk with the code for the safe on it. All you need to do is the same thing again on all 4 of these, and we'll be able to move on. This will give you your skull, and that will be the 5th skull. And then all we need for the 6th skull is to hit the box and get the wonder weapon. It does come up very frequently, so just continuously hit the box, and then eventually you will get the wonder weapon. You also are going to need the crowbar, because we will need to upgrade the wonder weapon. The crowbar is located right next to the pool. But once you have the crowbar and the wonder weapon, we're going to be going around the map and knifing these fuse boxes. This one is next to the trailer park. Knife it with the crowbar, and it will open up, and then pick up the piece for your wonder weapon. The second one is right outside of Elvira's room right here. Knife it, and then pick up that piece for the upgrade for the wonder weapon as well. And then the third and final one is right next to one of the cardboard boxes by the garage. So once your wonder weapon is fully upgraded, if you hold L2, you can do a charge shot. You need to go over to the Skull Hopper machine and shoot it with that charge shot, and then hold square to enter the Skull Hopper boss fight. This one is very unique. So what you need to do is, you'll notice that there are a bunch of colored pillars floating around right here. This one's blue that I just landed on. In the very back of the room, you'll notice 2 colors on like a little tower in the left and the right corner, and that is the color for what little pillar that you want to stand on. So it just switched to yellow. So what you need to do is, you need to run, and you need to find the yellow little square, and you need to jump onto it, and then that is the square that you shoot the skulls at the targets. So you have to be standing on the right color, or you will get the failing noise. Also, those shots do a lot of damage, so try to avoid those, but just continuously do this, and there will be 3 stages of this. And if you do end up failing, you just have to shoot the machine with the charge shot again. So again, just what you want to do here is just continue to jump to the right platform that is indicated by the color in the back, and then shoot any skull into the targets on the back wall over there with the weapon. This one is probably the hardest out of all of the ones we've gotten so far, mainly because of all the variables that it does have. Like, you have to be on that right pillar. If you fall off, you will lose one of your 3 lives for this room, but you can go and redo this as many times as you want. If you fail 3 times, you will have to restart the entire fight again, but you can come back in here infinite times. So that in itself makes it a little bit easier. You're just gonna have to master the platforming here and then hit those targets. And once you complete this, once you are done with the fight, you will get all of the perks, and they are persistent, meaning if you go down and you get revived, you will still have the perks. If you're in solo, you do lose quick revive though, and you won't be able to buy it back because you have the perk limit reached. But yeah, that has been the Skull Hop machine in Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and until next time, I'll see you guys later with some more Call of Duty gameplay. Peace.